Hey, what's up guys? So in this video today I'm going to talk about my favorite farming routes to get the new plans, the new crafting plans in patch 1.07. So we're going to take a look at that today. The best way of course is to get your 5 stacks of Nephilim Valor and then go ahead and kill one of the bosses that have a 50% chance to drop the plans once you get the stacks. So we're going to go ahead and start up my first run. This is not the most efficient one, but it's still a pretty good one. So we're going to start on the Black Soulstone and go to the Soulstone Chamber. Once you get in here, you're going to want to go to the waypoint, go to the Black Canyon Mines, and you're going to want to start to get your stacks. So we'll get 1 stack here. We'll keep going on. We'll kill this pesky goblin up here because nobody likes pesky goblins, and they do have a chance to drop the demonic essences. That's good, of course. So once you get all the stacks in this area, make sure to check down this little area too. It always has elite pack, or most of the time it does have an elite pack. But once you have your stacks, you're going to head back to the waypoint. Once you get to the waypoint, you're going to want to go to the road to Alcarnus, which if you go up to the left here and up into this lower little zone, it has a chance to get 1 to 2 elite packs guaranteed. So you can always get 1, sometimes you get 2 like I did in this video, and then by now you should have either anywhere from 3 to 5 stacks already. You might have even killed a few more elites, and if you don't have all your stacks, you can go to the sewers of Caldeum. If not, you can go ahead to the archives of Zoltan Kulle and go ahead and get into the portal and kill Zoltan Kulle for your chance to get the 50% or your 50% chance to get one of the crafting plans. So that's pretty good. This run wasn't the most efficient that I found, but it was averaging about 4 minutes per run on Monster Power 5. And I'm doing Monster Power 5 because that's what I plan to do when the new patch comes live. That's the Monster Power I plan to play on. So that's the testing I did for this. I played on Monster Power 5 for all these runs. So you're going to want to kill Zoltan Kulle, of course, after he finishes running you around. And yeah, you kill him, see if you get the plan. On this one, of course, I didn't get the plan, but you know, that's the way it happens. Now, there's a second variant to this run, which would be instead of getting your stacks and starting in the Black Canyon Mine, you can go ahead and go to the Desolate Sands, where you're going to start wanting to look for the Vault of Assassins. Along the way you might find some elite packs, or you might find a resplendent chest like I did right here, which will also give you a stack. And then eventually along your way you're going to find the Vault of Assassins, and once you get in there it's going to be pretty quick to get your 5 stacks of Nephilim Valor. For some reason in the last video I was calling it Nefarian Valor. I have no idea why. I guess I just wasn't playing enough Diablo, so that's my bad on that. Anyway, you're going to keep going until you get your 5 stacks. I think this is the last stack we need right here. And then you're going to go ahead, teleport to town, and go kill Zoltan Kulle once more. So we'll kill Kulle down, see if he gets a plan. And once again, no plan. That's okay, it's 50% chance. I'm sure one of these times we will get him. So this next one is the most efficient run that I found to do. Ziggy D and a couple other people were talking about this run as well. It's quite efficient, so you're going to want to start at the Kill Golem quest, and you're going to go into the Keep Depths level 1, check for an elite pack right down in this area. If there's not one, you're going to want to keep going to the Keep Depths level 2, and in here you'll find we're trying to get the 4 stacks, so we're going to try to get our 4 stacks in here. Very easy to do that. You can even get all 5 stacks in here if you want, but the last stack is pretty easy to get right before GOM, so we're going to do it that way. So we're going to go through, get our 5 stacks, collect any of the demonic essences we find on our way, and then clear an area and teleport to town. So once you get to town, you're going to want to go to the Keep Depths level 3. And once you get there, you're going to go down this first little corridor, and right around here you usually find an elite pack. But this time I actually had to run a little bit further to find mine. As you can see, I have to run through a couple of these rooms here. And eventually around this corner here, I find my last elite pack I find. Usually he's a lot closer to the area that you start off in, but if not, you can always find him pretty quickly in this first little area, and that will give you your last stack, and you can get a demonic essence maybe as well. So then you're going to want to go into the larder, and you're going to want to kill Gome. Now this was the most efficient farming route I found for getting these plans, I was averaging about 3 minutes and 10 seconds per run, which is pretty quick, especially on Monster Power 5. So go ahead and kill Gom and see if he gives you a plan as well. You might not always get them. Like on this run, I actually was quite unlucky, and it was my 3rd run of doing this, and I didn't get a plan again, so that's too bad. There's another variant of this route as well, and that would be to, instead of starting in the Keep Depths, you can go to Stonefort and then make your way to the SKYCROWN Battlements, which in here you can find 4 to 5 stacks. So we go ahead, get all of our stacks. There's 1 stack, get our 2nd stack here. Keep going until we find our 3rd stack here. Okay, we got our 3rd stack. Kill that guy off and make sure to grab those demonic essences. Got to get used to that. And then there's our 4th stack, and then normally you can find your 5th stack, but if not, you can teleport it down and get that final 5th stack at Nephilim Valor right where you got it in the last run. Not going to Stonefort, we're actually going to the Keep Depths, and see right in here you find our last stack, and then once you get your last stack, you get 5 stacks, you can go ahead and kill Gom again. Now these runs I tried it out a few times, and it was a little bit longer than doing it in the Keep Depths. I think it was about 10 to 20 seconds longer, so that's not too much longer, but it is a little bit longer, but it's still quite an efficient run if you don't like doing the Keep Depths because of the Fallen Manics and that sort of thing. You can go to SKYCROWN Battlements instead. As you saw, I did get a plan there. So this is the one of the last runs I want to talk about, and it's a little bit different. As you see, I started on the quest right before kill Azmodan, so we start that on the 2nd heart. That's the quest name. So we're going to go ahead and go to the Keep Depths level 2, and here we'll get 3 stacks. We want to get 3 stacks because on the way down to Sidea, or Cydia, I don't know how to pronounce her name, either one, you'll get at least 2 stacks. Most of the time you'll get 3 or more, but if you get 3 stacks in the Keep Depths, that's a safe number to get. So you go down to the Tower of the Curse level 1, kill any packs you get along the way, and then once you get down to the stairs, you're going to go down to the next level. And in the next level, you should find any goblins, which I find one right here. Kill those pesky goblins. See if they got any demonic essences for you. Then you move on to kill any elite packs along the way. This run is nice because you get a few extra elite packs, and you don't actually have to sacrifice too much extra time. It is a bit longer than the other 2 runs I showed you, but we're actually going to be killing 2 bosses in this video here, or in this run here. So you get to Sidea and you kill her. It's good to select the monster power where you can kill her before she goes up into her web and summons all the ads, because that does slow you down by another 20 seconds or so, and any time you can save is great. So we'll kill her, and she has a chance of dropping a plan. 50% chance, of course, since we got our 5 stacks. But in this video, unfortunately, she didn't give us a plan. So we've only found 1 plan out of the 4 bosses we've killed. So that's not the best, but you know, actually out of the 5 we've killed, now that I think about it, because we killed Zoltan Kuhl twice and Gom twice, and Gom dropped it on the 2nd, and then Sidea. So you keep going down into the Corp area here. And then you want to kill any goblins, any packs on your way, just as a little bonus to get those demonic essences. And then you're going to kill Azmodan just because you kind of got to kill him to get to Rakanoth. That's our final destination. So you kill Azmodan real quick. He's a pretty easy fight. And then after you kill Azmodan, we're just going to kind of skip ahead until we get to Act 4, because there's a lot of quest stuff in between. But it doesn't add that much extra time since we're going to be killing 2 bosses here. So we go ahead and kill Azmodan, and then we go to Act 4. We run down here, go to the portal, where we're going to be killing this dude in here. Kill all the Shadow Vermins, kill that guy, and we're going to head on into the next zone. In here you might find a pack or 2 along the way, so you get a few demonic essences during this run. This is why I like it. And then you go to the Library of Fate here, and you're going to go on to kill Rakanoth. So in this run, I was averaging about 9 minutes for the whole thing for both 2 bosses. So that's about 4 minutes and 30 seconds per boss, which is longer than the other 2 I showed you, but you do get a few extra elite packs and goblins to kill along the way, so you might get some extra demonic essences, and it's a good way to make use of the new make use of the new feature which stacks carry on from act to act. Now, what I want to talk about here is Act 1. So the reason why I didn't do any of the runs in Act 1 is here you actually have to go to the Cemetery of the Forsaken if you want to do the Skeleton King and get your stacks in the crypts, because there's no real other place to get your stacks. And then you have to actually go to Cathedral level 3 and still run all your way down to the Skeleton King. So it's a pretty long run and it's not that efficient. For the other run, you could start it on Trailing the Coven, which is alright. Once again, the only problem with this run is to even get to any monsters, which is a bit of a problem for demon hunters who vault and me who I need my fury to use sprint. You actually have to run all the way to the caverns before you can even start running. However, you can get your stacks in the festering woods, so that works out pretty good. But these Act 1 runs aren't the most efficient, and I don't really suggest them. Anyway, that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you got some farming routes that you might like, and I'll see you guys next time.